So, hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to create the virtual environment for Python development and what is the use of virtual wrapper. And so, once you start the virtual environment, how do you say that I want the particular version of Python to be used in virtual env? So, first, once you have installed the Python, the pip will be installed by default. So if you just type pip, it will give what all the options it has. So these are all the options which are present. Pip download is there, pip uninstall is there, pip freeze, pip list, pip show, pip check, pip search. So basically, when you want to search some of the Python library, then you can use pip ch search. So it shows you what all the libraries which are present. So since I've already installed virtual environment, it gives you virtual environment. If you install pip, if you do pip install virtualenv, so it says requirement is already satisfied because I've already installed the pip. So I'll show you how we are going to start creating the virtual environment. Then I'll show you what is the use of virtual wrapper. Once you have installed virtual environment, virtual wrapper is just covering the virtual, it is just like a cover of the virtual environment. So why we use virtual environment for the Python development? So that's the question. So virtual environment gives you a sandbox where for your development purpose, so for the development purpose you are going to use virtual environment, because see, you have, while developing, you have different projects which are running with different versions of the Python, with different versions of the Python libraries. So that time what you can do is, if you have installed virtual env, it creates a separate sandbox, separate space for your own project where you can change, you can try out, you can work out with the different Python versions for your project, Python libraries for your project. So what I'll do is I'll go to D drive first and I'll do dir. So here I don't have any folder, so I'll create the virtual env. So you have to give the project name. So project name. So this creates the virtual environment with the basic, default versions of the Python. So when you want to try with the different versions of the Python, yeah, I'll show you that as well. So once you have created a virtual environment, so I'll show you how you will activate the virtual environment. So basically you say like, so you source project name slash pin. So I've used Ubuntu, so okay, I'll show you. Source project names slash bin slash scripts. No, nothing is there. So how you will trace out this issue? It's not an issue, but you have to remember the command. So okay, so basically the command while activating the virtual environment, the command may differs from different OS. So to activate the virtual environment in Windows, I mean when you try in Ubuntu it is quite different. When you try in Windows the command will be different. So you can say like, so project name slash IPT spreads CTM activate. Okay, so what I'll do is, so scripts project name slash activate. So this gives you an error, so you have to remember the so I have to remember the project name slash scripts. Yeah, it's working. So this is how we have to write. So inside the project name there will be a file called scripts. So inside the scripts there is an script called activate. You just need to activate. So this creates your virtual environment. So then you can check the Python. It gives you the virtual environment of the Python. So I'll also show you how to deactivate. Will deactivates the thing. So now I'll show you how I will create the virtual environment with a different version of the Python. /p, you can give the Python version here if you have already installed Python in your machine. Test. So when you say like if you are not installed the Python different version, it gives you to give the path of the Python, which Python you are using. So right now I have installed only the Python 2.7, so I'm not going to show you the Python 3. The same command will follow. You just need to give the path. If wherever the Python path will be there, that path you have to give. So this is how it creates the different versions of Python for Python versions for your project. So the base reason why we are using virtual env is to create an sandbox account for your Python development. So what is the use of virtual wrapper? So I'll show you why we use virtual wrapper. So before that, I think we have to install the virtual wrapper. Pip install just search for that. If it is present, it starts installing. So what I did is, when I wanted to activate the Python virtual environment, I used to write that much big command to activate. So the reason virtual wrapper has came into the picture is to make the life simple, the commanding simple. So what virtual environment do, virtual wrapper do is, so you see, test wrapper. I'll do like this. So same thing, you can use the virtual environment. So make virtual env is not the recognized internal command. So okay, so again this is in Ubuntu. So how you will do in Windows? So virtualenv, you can create like this: virtual mkvirtualenv test ppr. Okay, the command is not working for in Windows. So what I'll do is I'll check out the help. So basically, if you are using for Windows, you need to have the different wrapper. What I would say is the one which we have installed is for Ubuntu. So if you mention virtual wrapper win, then it downloads the library for Windows. So now if you try, so yes, it's working. So the same thing, the Python path, you can just give /p with Python path. It creates it takes that path and it installs that Python to your wrapper. So activate. Okay, so when I was activating for the project name which I have previously created, the project name /scripts activate. So this is how we are doing. Okay, this is how we were activating previously. So in order to write this command, in order to write this every time, it's big hectic. So what I'll do is I'll do with the activate. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll use the virtual wrapper. So where virtual wrapper have virtual wrapper will help you to write that command very simple. So that's the reason we are using the virtual wrapper. So I'll say test. So if you give the work on, it gives you what all the wrapper you are present. So then you can give work on test wrapper. It activates. You don't need to write the program project and project folders name, scripts, and activate. The virtual wrapper will help you to reduce that script, and just you need to write virtual work on whatever the project name you have. So how do I remove it? So I'll deactivate first. Okay, then if you say rm so if you want to remove it, you just do var tulenv the test wrapper. So it removes your virtual wrapper from the path. So now if you see work on, it's empty. Yes, so it's asking. So rm virtualenv test wrapper deleted. Okay, it is deleted already, but I don't know why it is work on. So see, it doesn't show you, it has deleted. So yeah, so I'll show you why Python Python is basically when you are working on the projects like data analytics, data manipulation things, and analysis, big data analytics, and when you want to do an automation, the regular works, what you do when you want to automate it, then you use Python. People ask me why, on what basis you say which language is in the market, which language is booming in the market. So for me, it doesn't depends like which language, but it depends on what kind of project you are doing. Basically, the language, what they do is either they saves the data or retrieves the data, updates the data, sorting and searching, merging, this kind of things will be done from the backend. So every language does the same thing, but the reason why people select the different language is based on the project. So based on the work what they are doing. So if you take the Python have different libraries on data analytics, data mapping, for these things. So that's why the people use Python for big data and all. So again, when it comes to language choosing, it depends on what kind of application you are doing. It doesn't depends on the language. I think that's all for today. From tomorrow onwards, from next video onwards, I'll be showing some of the basic Python scripts to start working on. Thank you, and if you like this video, please subscribe, like, comment, and try it by yourself. Thank you.